Hollywood's most beloved couple just reminded everyone exactly why they've been stealing our hearts for over 3 decades. And this time, the entire entertainment world stopped to pay attention. When Ripa and Mark Consuelos arrived at the 2026 Tony Awards red carpet, something happened that nobody quite expected. The cameras froze, the crowd turned, and in that single electric moment, the internet lit up. This wasn't just a celebrity sighting. This was a statement. And by the end of tonight's video, you'll understand exactly why everyone is still talking about it. Welcome back. And if you're new here, this channel is your home for the best celebrity news, Hollywood moments, and pop culture updates that actually matter. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about red carpet appearances of 2026. Ripa and Mark Consuelos, co-hosts, life partners, and undeniably one of Hollywood's most enduring power couples, showed up to Broadway's biggest night and completely owned the room. Now, if you've been following Kelly and Mark for any length of time, you already know these two have a way of turning any public appearance into a moment. But the 2026 Tony Awards? This one felt different. This one felt bigger. And fans across social media were quick to notice why. Let's get into it. To truly appreciate what happened on that red carpet, you have to understand who Ripa and Mark Consuelos are, not just as celebrities, but as a genuine cultural institution. Ripa has been a fixture in American living rooms for well over 2 decades. She first captured hearts on the beloved daytime drama All My Children, where she played the unforgettable Haley Vaughn for years. From there, her transition to daytime talk television became one of the most seamless and celebrated career pivots in modern entertainment history. Today, she co-hosts Live with Kelly and Mark alongside her husband, and the show continues to be one of the most watched morning programs on American television. Kelly's warmth, her quick wit, and her ability to connect with everyday audiences have made her a household name in the truest sense. But then there's Mark Consuelos, and his story is just as compelling. Mark, of course, is best known for his role on All My Children as Mateo Santos, which is also famously where he met Kelly. But his career has evolved far beyond daytime television. With dramatic roles, producing credits, and now his full-time presence on Live with Kelly and Mark, Mark has stepped confidently into the spotlight as both a performer and a television personality in his own right. Together, they've built something rare in Hollywood, a relationship that has not only survived the industry, but thrived in it. Married since 1996, with 3 children, they've managed to keep their bond both authentic and genuinely joyful in front of the cameras. And that authenticity, audiences feel it every single time. But that wasn't the end of the story. The 2026 Tony Awards, Broadway's most prestigious evening, brought together the biggest names in theater, television, and film under one spectacular roof. The red carpet was already buzzing with energy. Stars arrived one after another, each outfit more stunning than the last, each smile brighter than a marquee light. And then Kelly and Mark stepped out. Ripa appeared in an absolutely breathtaking gown that immediately commanded attention. The silhouette was elegant, the color was bold, and the confidence she carried herself with was unmistakable. Meanwhile, Mark Consuelos looked every bit the leading man in a sharp, tailored suit that complemented Kelly's look with effortless precision. What truly set this moment apart, though, wasn't just the fashion, it was the energy between them. As they walked the carpet together, there was a naturalness, a chemistry that translated beautifully on camera. They laughed. They leaned into each other. They paused for photographers with the kind of ease that only comes from years of partnership. Entertainment reporters on the carpet couldn't help but stop them for comments. And Kelly, always the sharp, charming communicator, delivered sound bites that were simultaneously gracious, funny, and genuine. Mark, for his part, beamed. It was the kind of red carpet moment that reminds you why people fell in love with both of them in the first place. Fans immediately started reacting. Within minutes of the first red carpet images surfacing online, social media erupted. Kelly and Mark always look like they're on their honeymoon, one fan commented. a sentiment that was liked thousands of times over. Others flooded entertainment posts with fire emojis and hard eyes, calling the couple ageless, iconic, and perhaps most affectionately, the gold standard of Hollywood couples. Entertainment outlets were equally enthusiastic. Style pages were quick to break down Kelly's look, declaring it one of the top fashion moments of the entire Tony Awards evening. Celebrity news sites ran headlines praising the couple's red carpet presence, noting that in a room full of Broadway legends and Hollywood royalty, Kelly and Mark had somehow managed to generate some of the biggest buzz of the night. And the conversation didn't stop there. Morning show audiences tuned in the next day, specifically hoping Kelly and Mark would talk about their Tony Awards experience on Live with Kelly and Mark, and they did not disappoint. Their easy, playful banter about the evening gave fans even more to love, once again proving that what you see from this couple on the red carpet is exactly who they are every single day. And then something even more surprising happened. What makes Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos genuinely special in today's celebrity landscape isn't the glamour, though they certainly have that. It's the realness. In countless interviews over the years, both Kelly and Mark have spoken openly about the work that goes into a lasting marriage, especially one lived so publicly. They've laughed about disagreements. They've talked about the challenges of balancing family life with demanding careers. They've been refreshingly candid about the fact that love, at its core, requires intentional effort, and they've never shied away from that truth. That kind of honesty resonates with people in a profound way. Fans don't just admire them from a distance, they feel a genuine connection to them. When Kelly talks about marriage on the show, audiences lean in. When Mark jokes about their dynamic on the red carpet, it lands because it feels true. These aren't carefully constructed public personas. What you see is what you get. And nights like the Tony Awards serve as a beautiful reminder of that. There they were, two people who met on a soap opera set decades ago, who took a chance on each other against the odds, who built a family and a career together, still showing up for each other, still having fun, still making everyone around them smile. It's the kind of love story that Hollywood rarely gets right in the movies, but somehow, Kelly and Mark have been living it in real life all along. Beyond the red carpet glamour and the social media celebrations, moments like these have a meaningful impact on popular culture, and specifically on the conversation around long-term relationships in the public eye. In an entertainment landscape that often seems to celebrate drama, breakups, and headline-generating conflict, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos represent something genuinely countercultural. Their consistent, joyful, and very public partnership sends a quiet but powerful message to audiences that lasting love is possible even in Hollywood. For Live with Kelly and Mark, the Tony Awards appearance also functions as a beautiful extension of the show's brand. The program has always been built on the genuine connection between its two hosts, and when audiences see that connection playing out on a glamorous red carpet, it reinforces why they tune in every morning. The authenticity isn't manufactured. It's the real thing. And in today's media environment, that's incredibly rare. There's also the cultural symbolism of appearing at the Tony Awards specifically. Broadway has long held a special place in the hearts of entertainers who appreciate the craft of live performance. By showing up in full force and clearly embracing the evening, Kelly and Mark demonstrated a genuine love for the art form, a detail that Broadway fans and theater communities were quick to appreciate and celebrate. Their presence, in short, wasn't just a celebrity moment. It was a contribution to the evening's energy, and the Tony Awards night was richer for it. As the night wound down and the last photos were snapped, what lingered wasn't just the memory of a beautiful outfit or a perfectly timed smile. What lingered was something harder to define, but impossible to miss. It was the feeling you get when you watch two people who genuinely love what they do, love the life they've built, and love each other, and have the rare privilege of getting to share all of that with the world. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have never really needed a Tony Award to validate their place in entertainment history. They've earned it over years and years of showing up, staying real, and connecting with audiences in ways that go far beyond television schedules and red carpet appearances. But moments like the 2026 Tony Awards, they serve as a beautiful reminder of just how much they mean to this industry. And to the millions of fans who have followed their journey from that very first encounter on a soap opera set to the bright lights of Broadway's biggest night. And if history is any indicator, this is far from the last time Kelly and Mark will stop us all in our tracks. Stay tuned. Now I want to hear from you. What is your favorite Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos moment, red carpet, talk show, or otherwise? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one, and I absolutely love hearing what this community thinks. If you enjoyed this celebrity update, subscribe for more entertainment news and Hollywood stories. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment, because in this world, the biggest stories can break at any time. See you in the next one.